I'm back again with another video. This one is actually just a short video, an update of my t-shirt business. For years I have been using a U-Do as an exposure unit and it worked out fine, but I've been using it for a while and I figured I'd eventually have to replace the bulbs. Instead of go ahead and buying extra bulbs, I decided to go ahead and upgrade my exposure unit. So I'm going to show you the U-Do and how I modified it to do what I needed to do, and then I'm going to show you the one that I have upgraded to. This is the U-Do right here, and this is actually if you were printing using the U-Do, this is the cover right here. I keep it on top of here to protect the glass and keep it from getting dusty, but this was what you would put the actual t-shirts on when you were printing them if you were using the U-Do to print. But since I only use it for an exposure unit, it had the notches right here that would hold the screens on all four sides, and what I did is shave them down so that I could put my screens on there, which are the regular 20 by 24, the aluminum screens. So I use this, and I use the 11 by 17 transparency film with this, and it worked fine. This one has 4 lights, and look like they are about 3 to 4 inches apart, and it took me about 10 minutes to expose a screen using the Ulano QX1 emulsion. So this is what I used. We started off using a work light. Using the 500 watt work light, I never could get consistent exposure time, and I had a lot of problems with that, so I tried the U-Do, and the U-Do worked fine for me, so I stuck with that. I'm going to show you now the exposure unit that I'm using now. Actually, the home base equipment, this is the 16 by 20 unit. It has the on off switch on it. It does not have a timer on it, which is not a problem because it's made out of metal, and all I have to do is get a little oven timer with a magnet on it, and I can stick it right here next to the on off switch. Once I turn it on, I hit that also, and it comes and it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 black light, and it has these little things right here to line your screen up on, these little, I guess, pegs sticking out, and it also has a registration system right here. It actually just came in today, and I have not had a chance to use it yet. And the area that it exposes is supposed to be 16 by 18. Yeah, and it has the plug on this one side, and it's just the regular 3-prong American plug. And it also comes with this pad right here, and it has wood on the opposite side of it. And it's actually pretty heavy, so you shouldn't have to weigh it down with anything. You just put this on top of your screen. And I'm going to get a screen and show you how it works. This is just one of my 16. This is just one of my 20 by 24 screens, and it's actually the largest screen that this thing will hold. So I'm going to place it on here. And as you see, once I place it on here, it's not hanging over the side. They call this the 16 by 18 exposure unit. They call this a 16 by 18 exposure unit, but that's because that's the exposure area. So right here you can see that my 20 by 24 screen fits on here, and it's actually a little extra on the edges, and that is the largest size screen that this will fit. And let me see, I'm gonna put the lid on here, and then I'm going to come back because it's pretty heavy. I don't want to damage anything when I haven't used it yet. But I'm going to place it on here, and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, I have put it on here, and it covers a good area. And there's actually, I wasn't expecting this, but there's actually space right here on the bottom side. I can get my hand in here, and up here there's space on the ends which shouldn't be too much of a problem, because as you get closer to the edge of the screen, you know, if you have something exposed right here in this area, you wouldn't be able to print it anyway. One thing that I wish they had was like a handle back here. It would be easier to grab and pull it out. That's probably a modification I'm going to end up making, is putting a handle on there. As soon as I get a chance to review this and get a chance to use it, I will let you guys know how it goes. But right now I'm satisfied with it. 6 lights inside of it, and it's big enough to do more than what I needed to do. I'm very satisfied with it so far. Next week I will for sure use it and test it out, because I have a few orders coming in. I'm gonna try to test it out so that I can get the correct exposure time, and I will be doing a review, or at least letting you guys know how it works. If it's faster than the U-Do, which takes 10 minutes, I'm at least hoping to cut it to 5 minutes or less. I have not actually used it yet, but I will be burning some screens next week. And I thank you guys for watching, and if you like my videos, please rate, comment, and subscribe. Bye.